Alright, so we are live here. Just making sure everything works good. Alright, cool. Microphone, everything. So I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Monday Night Football Denver Broncos versus Buffalo Bills at Buffalo Bills. This is the Madden 24 gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and start the game. Hope you all enjoy. Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. It's been a while. It's about almost 1 o'clock here on the East Coast. Happy to have you all here.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Well, there is a brand new stadium starting to take shape just across the way, but for now, the action is here at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Let's do this. I'm still kind of new to this game. It's been forever since I've last played Madden.
A man who was lost for the year in Week 4 last season.
Here's running up the middle.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Now Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Passing interference.
That will be incomplete.
Should be.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Wilson.
There we go.
He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders,
how you doing, Boro Fort?
Reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Short pass.
That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Of course, holding.
Quinn Miners, third-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 14.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball
Let's
carrier.
get first down.
Guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
There we go.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. Deontay Hardy back deep. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. He takes this for 3 to the 29. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there,
all right, let's go defense.
They can defend here on 3rd down.
Going with a screen for Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
Here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong
Rooting for the
gain on the
Nuggets.
last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Denver Nuggets.
You've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened
Hope
here
you're
on
doing
this
well.
really nicely executed curl route.
first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Now Allen. He's got it complete.
It was an interesting weekend for football, for the NFL, that's for sure.
That'll go for a gain of 7.
Browns,
and that'll make it second down.
Buffalo,
another completion here on this opening
Denver,
drive, and he's now
a few other teams.
4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't
if you paid
there.
attention to
They've
the
been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
I just now realized what you said there, Tony. I like it.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down.
There we go. Interception. All the way down. Nobody home. How about that? Touchdown.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
All the way home.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion.
I'll do
Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, I'm still new to the whole kicking thing. I'm not the greatest on that, so that's my fault. Should have just went for 2, but boom, boom.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So good field
position. I don't remember
for the
the kicking how it was for PS2 back in the day.
At the 41-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's how old
school I am. You're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And now the ball's out.
There we go.
Midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead.
All right, Squirrel, have a good night. Thanks for being here.
1st and 10 upcoming. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
I don't know.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That's quickly out wide to Davis. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
All right, tie game here.
But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. That time a 6-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. As
Let's
we
see if we
get
can get it
closer
done
and
before
closer
the
to
halftime.
intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down.
When you talk about big moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to 4th. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
1st and 10. Let's
and
go.
He's going to have a Broncos first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get
kind of
7
risky, but hey, we got it done.
They only needed that 1
I call a timeout to stop the clock.
yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, Sutton, a nice catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 33 yards that time.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And he pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. So a very tight first half. We had to break it a 1-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our
Again,
EA
I'm not the
Sports
best with the whole
halftime
kicking
report. Coach.
situation.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right. right, Coach. Thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a
Hey,
close
Chatio, how you doing?
this point.
Yes, that was actually a fun game to watch.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly miss.
12 man on the field, and they won.
Going deep for Diggs. Oh,
nobody home.
Incomplete.
How about those Cleveland Browns at the weekend?
He's been throwing the football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to
I
me
was,
it's like
I was actually surprised that they won against Baltimore. I was not expecting that
second and 10.
Game either.
Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. It'll be a gain of 5.
Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to punt it?
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And they're going to punt.
Here's Sam Martin
Smart choice.
as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
2nd down and 6 now. Now it's Wilson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On second down, Williams.
First down.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw
I actually
there,
like this game.
and they're really putting together a good drive.
Just got it a couple weeks ago.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll go down at the 28. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Wilson running left on the option.
No.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
Here we go.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Up the middle. Nobody home.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Oh, good move.
I tried.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Caught right side, Davis. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll try the middle with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth,
like the real game.
The kicks away.
Basically. Take a knee.
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
I should have.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
Hopefully.
At their own 25-yard line.
I have faith.
Throwing to start the drive.
There we go.
Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton.
First down.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down
Not
at
bad
the 49.
pass. Nice catch.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Let's do this.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's Wilson. Open man, that's Patrick. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
There we go.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
2-minute warning coming up.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed.
And Williams is in. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams.
He's in.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Not gonna happen.
Now Allen.
There we go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides
are getting nervous now.
Every second
50 seconds left.
The next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now 1st and goal. Allen. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Yeah, go for 2. Let's go overtime. Why not? No, let's do the 1-point conversion, make it in overtime. I'm okay with overtime. Why not?
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
No.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review.
Let's
so
go
they had it
overtime.
right.
Why not? I'm okay with it.
Allen. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton heading back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
Nope.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
I tried.
And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Yeah, that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it, right?
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the...
And look at this, it's a fake, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. What can Allen do now with his drive? Completes it to Davis. And Davis will have a Bills first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike's 49.
To throw, it's Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, he obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Allen.
He can pass it. There we go.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4,
are they going to punt it, or are they going to go for it?
Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw
that
it.
Was
he
me.
just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Punt it.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Or are they going to field goal it? I doubt it.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This to win it in overtime.
No good. No good.
The kick is good.
No, it's not.
He's able to split the uprights.
No, it's not.
And the Bills are going to get out of here winners.
Really? I can't even challenge it.
But Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Oh, wow.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Just like the real game, almost. Just like the real game. Game winning up by a field goal. But Denver won. So this was almost just like the real game tonight, honestly. So, alright guys, I'm going to call the stream. Thank you all for being here. Much love. We'll see you all in the next one. I will be going live later on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you all there. We are doing a panel. Love to see you. On that note, take care. Much love. See you in the next one. Much love.